Generic greetings and welcome back to another Brick in the Mall. In the previous episode, we actually did a fair bit. We put this in. Well, we didn't put all of this in, but we put all of the items inside the fridges and freezers. That was good. And as you can see, we've got fish and lobsters in there and stuff like that, and pizza and whatnot. That's our frozen goods store. And then we planned off this and finished it and built it, apart from the flooring, which we'll be doing in a moment. This is our clothing mart, essentially, and it's actually making us a fair bit of money. Look at the profit. The profit is off the dial. These clothing stores make you a lot of money. We actually need to sell one more product, and we're actually going to do another objective as well. Look at that. But yes, this is our clothing store, the generic clothing outlet, and it has shirts, jackets, pants, underwear, lingerie, or lingerie. We've also got some shoes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's good. That's all working fine. What we need to do is go to build, or what we will be doing this episode is putting the flooring in and around here, and then working on another store or something else around here, because that's what the game is. You build more stores. Right, we'll go to build, and over to flooring, and we will have... I don't know. I think we'll have white tiles in here. There we go. It's always concrete in the storage. And then in this area, we want some nice tiles, that's for sure, but nice flooring, but I don't know what it is. What we'll do is wait until it's day, because at the moment it's pitch black and you can't see a thing. But while we're doing that, we'll go to build, over to road work, and then road, and we'll run a road down, and then it's going to be... there, and then the road will go across there, like so. We've just got... oh my good grief. We've just got a lot of achievements here, or objectives. Sell 30 different types of products is in the queue. Turn a daily profit of over 500, which we've done. Turn a daily profit over 2 grand, which we've done. Turn a daily profit of over 5 grand, which we've done. And now turn 10 grand. So we've just blasted through 3 objectives in one go. That is how overpowered, and I think it's game breaking, the clothing store. I don't know whether it'd be game breaking, whether you call it that, but wow. I mean, that's just taken pretty much most problems in terms of money away. Like, the balance may be a bit off there. We're going to say build, over to our floor tiles. And what sort of floor tile? What floors do we want? We want something fairly neutral in tone, but looking quite nice. So let's go for maybe this one here. And we'll say fill and... oh, see, that's tiles. That was 50. It's 5 grand every time we do it. Red might be a bit too... see, that's too cold. That's that colour. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Although I was going to use that for the cinema, but I like that. That looks quite good. Okay, fine. That's fine with me. That looks quite nice. And now people are coming in, and yes, we are gaining lots and lots of money. Oh my god. Look at that. Clothing. It's OP. Right, build. Roadwork. Customer parking. Bosh. Bosh. Job done. Right. There's that. So, next store, we're going to go to build straight away, and then probably over to foundation and put a store in here. And how big do we want it? That big. There we go. Now, I don't know what this store is going to be, and that's exciting, because we don't know. Actually, are we going to... yeah, we've just blasted through the... do 10 grand dailies worth of sales. Wow. I genuinely think the balance is a bit off with that clothing store. Imagine if we opened that all night as well. Oh, it's a teeth dryer. What if we do it? We do have night hours. Do we have this open all night? I think it would be rude not to. Right. Clothing outlet. Look at the money. Profit margin, 95%. Net profit, 10 grand. Okay, so, opening hours, 8. No. No, it doesn't make sense having an all-night clothing store. I don't like it. There has to be some basis in reality. Like, I know you've got 24... I know you've got all-night stores, which will happen to sell clothing, but I don't know of And there will be some stores, you know, on like very, very high-end luxury stores that may be perhaps open all night and stuff, just because that's their thing. But normal stores, especially clothing, are not open 24/7. Anyway, go to build. We'll go to objects and double door. Now, we have to be careful here. What I want is a store that'll sell... What are we going to sell? What are we going to sell? That's the question. Go over to research. Frozen food supply at night hours, alcohol license. We haven't got a booze-o-mart. We are researching restaurants. This could be a restaurant, to be fair. By the time it's done, that could be a nice restaurant. Problem is, though, it's in the wrong orientation. You needed the entrance down the bottom. So this is not going to be a restaurant. It's not going to be a restaurant. I think it will be... We could have another food place. We could have... fresh fruit and vegetables and other food. This could be the food one. Yeah, we could have a food store here. Okay. And then tables as you go in, you go down. Alright, okay, I've worked it out. So, you enter here, double door. There. I do want a bit more gappage. We need to worry about where the checkouts will be. And the checkouts, you can have them that way as well, remember? So, perhaps we do one this way. Like that. The question is, can you rotate the tables? You cannot, so that matters. So you'll need... If the tables are going to go along here, you'll need a gap like so. Pause it a second. And what's this? Missed opportunity restaurants. I knew that was going to pop up at some point. So, we're trying to work out exactly... This is going to be the food store. We're trying to work out exactly what we have in here and the sizings. So, the tables will sell fresh fruits, vegetables, and breads, which they will go... We only need a couple of tables, to be quite honest with you. But we also need some food shelves, which can't be rotated either. So, they'll probably go along here. You know the thing I said right at the start of the series about making all of our stores longer rather than taller? Well, yeah, we've just sort of blown it out the water by doing a square. So we haven't truly broken it yet, but we're getting close to it. So yes, we'll have these along here, and then we need the checkouts, which I do think the checkouts are better. Probably that way. Just because they're designed to go that way, I believe. So, we'll have a checkout. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Double door up here. Yes, there. And then we'll have a staff door in this corner. And then we'll go over to walls, and we want probably trying to work out the size, because we're going to have a restroom in here as well. It's going to be unisex, this one though, but we need to work out the sizing. So they'll queue along here, which means we can have tables along here. So the size wants to be, actually, let's have a quick look. Build objects, shelving. No, we need to know where the checkout counter lines are. Yeah, so the shelving go along this wall. This means our wall wants to be here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So there, and the wall along here. Right, so wall. And I don't like the idea of being like very closed in here. So that, I think, in terms of... Actually, no, because it's going to be quite a big area, so we probably need to have a bit more storage. No, we don't. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay. back to building. Objects. Staff door. Here. Standard door. There. So, sign, storage, Bosch. Store, Bosch. And restroom. There. Manage. We will change the restroom. Oh, it's going to have G restroom U, unisex. And store. What store is this? It's like food store. Generic food outlet. And finally the storage, which is G storage 3, I believe. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Building. A restroom. We'll do that first because it's, I believe, easy. So it would be toilet cubicles. Like so. Paper dispenser. And then toilet sinks. Because you wouldn't have urinals in a... I don't think... Yeah, you wouldn't have urinals in a unisex toilet. So, tables. These tables will go... We'll go it all the way down the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's going to be a gap. I thought there would be a gap. So put them up here. Only 3 things. Yeah, that's fine. Then food shelves. 1. Hang on. Where they're going to queue? They're going to queue along that line. So we need them like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And shelving doesn't sell. It sells like dishes and things like that. This is the food store, but what we will have is a shelf, a couple of shelves down the bottom here that'll sell things like. Can we have an ATM as well in here? I think we can. Actually, I don't like that. It looks really silly, doesn't it? The gap. That'll sell things like cookware, you know, because if you've forgotten it, then it's there. Plant type A. We haven't actually got any plants in, so it'd be nice to have some things like that in. And then a vending machine, perhaps? Or 2. We haven't got a trash can, so we'll put that... Put an ATM at the start. Like I say, there's ATMs in places. We just haven't... I've just never seen them used or anything. Water dispenser as well. It's nice. Might have one in. Delete that. Put a water dispenser in. I'm just putting things in to try out now. Arcade cabinet, no, doesn't make sense. Could have a vending machine, so, you know, when you're sitting there for 3 hours clothes shopping, which traditionally men do not like to do, you could have an arcade machine there. It's like, can we go to the clothes shopping? It's like, why do you want to go clothes shopping? You used to hate it. Oh, no reason, because there's like a really retro arcade cabinet in the clothes machine. Yeah, that'll get people selling. There you go. If you want to up your sales, take note. Right, we haven't got a trash can, which I say I've never seen one anywhere, which is maybe why there's trash everywhere. We'll put one in there. We'll see if it's used. Right, okay, unpause it. A little bit of building that, a little bit of time to do that, but I think it's okay. Obviously, they're going to take some time building all of this one. So, missed opportunities restaurants, we need to sort that out. We do need to go to build, and then to... Oh, looks like we've got a restaurants completed. So, we're going to go over to floor tiles. We need to build... We need to sort this one out. Go for a nice wooden floor, I think. That looks quite okay, yeah. Tiles for this one, and then that one is standard. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so these are obviously getting sorted out. We will need to have fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, and then fresh bread. This one will have, I think... what should we have? Beverages. We've got liquor, wine, and beer. Actually, yeah, we can probably have that No, this is the food store. We won't have liquor. No, you probably could. Beer and then wine. Why not? Then we'll have probably sauces and seasoning. Rice and pasta. This one will be snacks and cookies. And then you probably want canned foods. Oh, hang on. No, that'll be rice and pasta probably. There we go. Tea and coffee. And then maybe canned food, yeah. And this one will be, you can see there's lots of stuff here. Bed sheets, cookware, dishes. Oh, bed sheets. Oh, okay. So this will be cookware, dishes, and then finally, dishes, I think. Yes. But they can't be accessed. Yeah, that's a problem. I thought that might be the case, and it is. Okay. So we'll have to delete that. We could move all of these up by one, but that's just a nightmare. So what is the solution? What is the solution? Well, we'll remove these for a start off. Do we move them all up by one? But if you do that, then there's a problem. Again, we'd have to make the store at least one bigger, and then we'd have an issue there. I think what we'll do, we'll have to have a redesign of store. And it means moving all of these, but it's not too much of a fuss. It's just a bit of a fuss. Because I need to move everything up by one. Just because of the sizing of this, like, we'll have to accept that it's going to be a bit closer in. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then the shelves. Food shelf. Right. And then finally shelf. 1, 2, 3. And off to plant A. There we go. And a fountain in the corner. Don't think we need that, do we? But you don't have like a... Sometimes in stores, you'll have like a baggage area. So you come here, you bag up, and then you walk out. That's how things sometimes happen. But you also get like a set of tables here where you bag stuff up quickly, so you're not being rude and making sure you want to let people come through, and you quickly go over here and then you rebag and you move things around because you don't want your like tin of paint on top of your blancmange or whatever you've got, or your tiramisu. I don't know where you would buy both of those things. I mean, it just seems a bit iffy, but whatever. Now this is strange because this is now telling us, look, we've actually got some of these still sold, but I know that is not the case. Look, it says beer, wine, and liquor and stuff, but we know we've not got that liquor. Is that? Oh, there we go. Now it's updated. Actually, it's updated once we've placed one thing. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I was going to say, because otherwise that's going to be a nightmare to figure out exactly what we do and don't have. This will be snacks, cookies. This one will be sauces and seasoning, rice and pasta, and then probably canned food, tea and coffee. This one will be cookware, dishes and dishes. There we are. And we've got another thing popped up about sales. Okay, so we've made some sales. Research project complete restaurants. We're now going for chemical supplier, which I wasn't going to do that one, but we're almost researched it, so we might as well. This one doesn't have anything for sale, which is strange. It says product on display is expired. But it hasn't expired. There's nothing on display. Ooh, glitches. Right. Over to food outlet and assign storage. That one there. That is now a legitimate place. We will need to pause it a second. Opening time will be 9 till 8. Staff, we will hire a cashier, which you are okay. Obviously, we need to change these hours to 10. Hire a cashier, you're okay. Same thing again. Hire stock, and it'll be you. Welcome aboard. And there we are. And you can see the storage is working as intended, one would hope. Right, so there's the research chemical supplier. That's gone for electronics supplier. I think what we'll do, we'll go for... Ooh, bowling, cinema, restrooms, no, luxuries. I think we'll go for tools. I like the idea of like a hardware store because we haven't got a hardware store yet. So, we've now got the food supply. Look at that, all fresh fruits and veg and wines and stuff like that. And, oh, it's making tingling noises. We like that. Money, money, money. Oh, but we got dirt. Dirty. I don't know if you saw that was dirty, but we got people using the toilets as well. Good. Ah, the sweet sound of penny on the dollar. Tick, 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 tick. So, new objective, sell 40 different types of products because we completed the 31. And now, oh, we've also completed that one as well because we now got one that says sell 50 different types of products and miss sales opportunities for restaurants, which we've now done. Or we will be doing at some point, which I think will be... Oh, wait, it's now. Right, build. Pause it. And the problem with restaurants is that essentially you need the restaurant to be, I believe, taller. So, how do we do this? We'd have to have the restaurant here. And you have diner tables, which... Oh, no, diner tables can be rotated, but I think they look better that way. And you've got your cooking range, which can't be rotated, and them that can't be rotated, and them that can't be rotated, yes. So they have to be on the top. Oh, there could be... Like, no, it could be lengthways. It could be fine. We could have it here. We could have it there. We'll go to... Okay, we'll put it around this area. So we'll say build foundations and... Wow, don't have enough money. How can we run out of money? That's just not cricket. No, I don't like that. Running out of money is just not how we do things around here. What I'm going to do is place some more car parking. And we've got some customer parking as well. We probably need some... I think around here, we probably need another maintenance centre as well. So let's do that. Let's have a maintenance centre here. So we'll go to build foundations. Have a maintenance centre in... It's going to be actually a fairly big maintenance centre there. And all the objects. Staff door. There we go. The maintenance centre. Bit bigger than that, obviously. But look at the money rolling in. Oh! We have an issue. We actually have a lot of people going to this food store, and they're getting pissed off, some of them. Look at that. Urgh, big annoyed potato head. Really pissed off. Look at that, she's about to blow up. And then they all go home because it closes. But that means that we don't have enough cashiers there. Okay, manage. Food outlet. Hire cashier. Rebecca. And hire cashier. You know what, I'm making... I was going to say I'm making so much money I can afford just to be sloppy, but that's not a good way of doing things. You know, you want to be as efficient as possible without being, you know, you don't want to cut too close to the bone either. You know, you can kill a sheep once, but you can shear it several times. So don't be too harsh. So, road, customer parking, straight across, straight across. Okay. This one is the maintenance centre, which is getting done. As you can see, we've got missed opportunities restaurant and queues are full. So 6 occurrences of this restaurant thing, that's becoming a bit of a problem. We need to sort that out. And also the missed sales opportunities is also problematic because of these. You know, there's not as much people. There's people getting pissed off here, so there's not enough cashiers. We're actually going to go to objects here and go down to checkout counter, just because I know that people would want that to be completed there, just for the sake of completion. We won't have anyone working there, you understand, but you know. We haven't looked at any of the statistics really. I mean, we've had a quick look in places, but there you go. There's money going. That's the money going up. Profit is good. Research we've looked at. Needs, you can see there's fast food need there. There's some casual dining, fine dining, a lot of stuff that we haven't got. Like jackets and stuff. There's t-shirts it says we want more of, but to be honest with you, we've got enough stuff there. It's all fulfilled. Look, it's all getting refilled anyway, so there's no real problem as far as I can see. This is getting used quite a bit. But obviously they're starting to fill out over this side. There's your sales opportunities, restaurants. Nothing here though, so that's good. Not making as much money because we've just hired more people, but you know, that's better than missing out sales opportunities and things like that. So this one is going to be our maintenance center. So we need to go to assign, and it is fill maintenance. That one. Manage then. And we will rename it. It's 2. And we'll hire a janitor. And you come from 8 till 8. No, 8, and then you work 10. Hire a janitor. And you start at 6 o'clock and work 10. Yep. Hire a builder, which will be... Oh, none of these ones really. They're all crap. I guess you... 8 till... we'll do a 3-shift system. 3 shifts, same as over there. But I'm not going to hire anyone else in terms of builders because we don't need that many builders. That's fine. So, we've got 82 grand. That is not enough to really build the size of restaurant that I want, although we don't need it that big. When you're building the restaurant, you've got like your order, you got your tables there, and then you've got your, where is it? A quick look, food, like cooking range, which goes on the back wall, food warm, which goes next to it, and then finally your soda dispenser and order counter. Order counter so goes down. So how big does that need to be? It can be quite large, can't it? Look at that. Oh, look at that. The order can go loads. So max queue size is 10. So ideally you want it... Oh, well... Ideally you want it quite long. But if and you can... Oh, you can rotate these round. But you can't rotate the other stuff round. And they want to be on the top. So yeah, you do want this taller, really. What I'm going to do then... I'm going to have something a bit different. And I think we'll have a bit of a design change around here. So, we'll have a building here, and then we'll have parking all the way around it. I think. So what we'd have to do, we'll have to build the road work first. So the road goes in. And then it goes down, like that. Customer parking will be along here. And I'll get onto that in a moment. So that's going to be customer parking. Actually, probably loading zone when you first come in. Like that. And then we'll have staff only on the other side. That'll make sense. Okay, yeah. Right, loading zone. Then for customer parking. Road. Like so. And then customer parking once more. Is this long enough? I think it will be. I think it will be. That size? Actually, it might be better if it was one further down, like longer. Can you delete a road? Remove road work. Yes, you can. Road work. Road. Down one a bit more. Actually, it's remove road work as well, that bit. Road work. Customer parking, that one. Look at... Why is that orientated the wrong way? Triggered. Oh, no, it's fixed. It's fixed. We're good. We're good. Customer parking there. Then a road. Across. Like that. Which will then have customer parking here. And then the top bit will be our restaurant. Research tool supply, that's good. As you can see, missed opportunity for the sales of goods. Which is just a crying shame. Crying shame. But we'll sort that out. Once this road's done anyway. Looks like one person went home. Oh, the parking here as well. And then they're going through that Strangely, you can't build walkways yet, but I'm sure that'll be added at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want the road to go up. Probably there. Actually join up to that. Okay. And customer parking will actually be along here as well. And then this will be our restaurant. And you've got parking all the way around the restaurant, which makes more sense than the original idea, I think. The problem is we've got this massive car park now, which many people may not even use. But, I don't know, we'll see. Because ideally you want that massive car park here and then all the buildings around it. That doesn't matter. It's going to not have to matter because the road's already in, isn't it? So, we're on day 30. In terms of cash, we are making cash. Obviously, we are spending it as well, like quite a bit. But, you know, it's okay. That'll go up to there. This one will be a staff-only parking on that side. Which we should probably put staff-only parking in. I don't want there because I want this road to go up and around, you see. That's fine. I think that's... Look at the staff-only parking. It's actually getting quite full, isn't it? That is getting quite full. I'm very surprised just how full that is. We might actually then remove road work, these two. Have a road going up. Then along. Then down once more. And you know what I'm doing. I'm going to have staff-only parking right across the top. We could have it around the back here as well, but we'll see how it goes. Takes ages for that, doesn't it? Let's just go to build foundations. And that's the restaurant. So, we're going to leave it there. That is the plan, the tentative plan for next episode. Do that restaurant plus other things, but leaving it there. Not bad at all. As always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.